This is KB and welcome back to the Overstressed SMP. Welcome back to the Create mod. I have to confess, I am so intimidated by this mod and by the creators on the server because I know nothing about Create and they are masters at Create, which is so intimidating. I have no idea where I should start and where I should go. And I watched some videos on Create and there's insane things you can do with it, which makes it more intimidating. So what I want to say is bear with me. I'm gonna take things slow. I'm not gonna make myself insane because I'll go insane if I stress too much about this. Bear with me as I learn how this works and as we flow and go through things and take it at our own pace. We're gonna try and figure out what our words are, but we are just gonna be here to have some fun and play with the create mod. Learn as we go. Now, in the last episode, we met everyone for the first time, except for Kafers. I knew her beforehand, but the rest we met for the first time, played together for the first time, and as a team, we got together this little campsite over here just to get started. But I haven't seen people in quite some time, so I think they have migrated to the area where we are gonna set up things and do the actual work and build cities and so on and so forth. But I do think what we're gonna do, I'm gonna grab all my stuff, gonna pack up, go on a little bit of an adventure to travel towards the area where we're gonna do things, and I'm guessing that some of these dudes have already done insane things and already at endgame stuff, which makes things more intimidating, but we're gonna breathe, we're gonna relax, and we're just gonna do things at our own pace. We're just gonna have fun, we're just gonna do stuff. I don't know what stuff, because I don't know how things work, but we're just gonna do stuff. So I'm gonna travel there, and I will bring you back once I arrive at the location. We can look at the insanity, and then figure out where we wanna go from there. Our trip hasn't been too crazy so far, but if my calculations are correct, we should see... No, already... No, what? Is this a village, or is that what the people are building? Is that netherite? Is that a pile of netherite already? I haven't even arrived at this location of our settlement or our future city, and people have already done netherite piles. Well, I didn't play for the whole weekend, so maybe they didn't sleep and just played the game. Who did that? Whose is that? That's what we want to know. Who did that? Is there a name on this? Insanity? This endgame stuff? Already endgame stuff? Seriously? I don't know. You see what I mean? Intimidating stuff? I thought this house was like a villager house from a mod or something, but I think this is actually someone's house because here is a machine. Whose house is this? Definitely someone's house. And then there's some more stuff on this side. Have I missed so much that people are already doing insane things? There's another thing over there. No. No. Set spawn. No. This is all just too much. Having people already have all the ancient debris and things are being built. A death over here. I mean, come on. I don't know anything about the create mod. So intimidating. I can't deal with this. I'm just gonna run away. I'm gonna burrow myself into this mountain, hide away from everything and everyone. And my words, because apparently I can't even use those. And come out later when I'm not as intimidated. Found this little cave here, and it will make a perfect entrance to our base. Gonna have a cave base hide away in the mountain. I just need to burrow kind of down a little bit, and then hide this entrance a tiny bit as well. And stop saying a bit and a little. I don't mind that. I'm gonna mess with this. See what I can come up with. Just thinking. A lot of viewpoints, which is good. we can keep our eye on these crazy creators and hopefully stay safe. Our cave hideout is slowly coming along, as you can see. I did a little bit of work. We have coarse dirt in the floor and these rocky dirt. Got some spruce wooden beams. I love this texture. It takes the green out of it and it looks more polished. And I'm just using torches. I'm not going to care too much about that. But as you can see, we burrowed a little hole down this side. And if we go down here... Oh, I made stairs from... What are these called again? I never know the names of modded things. Dirt, brick, slabs. That's pretty nice. But over here, we just have a tiny storage room. As I said, it's a hideout. And I sorted things lightly. We've got a bed in here. We've got some workstations and a sawmill and a stone cutter. So it's everything you need at the start of the game. And I don't know if I'm gonna go bigger than this. We'll see. We'll see what makes sense. Whenever I'm happy and ready to move into town, we'll do that. But maybe that takes many months. We'll see. We'll see. Another thing I did was I dug a hole all the way down to level 11 so that we can mine for resources. And I did start, but I think this is what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna do a proper mining session, get a couple of ores, hopefully find some building blocks, because I want to change the walls in our cave hideout, because currently it's just stone. So I want to change the wall. Actually, I'm gonna stay down there. I want to change the walls a tiny bit at some point, but I need to find the right block. Maybe andesite, but that will infuriate. That's the word, right? That will make the create mod people angry, because andesite is a core item. Maybe that's why I'll do it. We'll see. We'll see what item I use. I'm gonna mine, and then I'll tell you what I collected. But then we need to come back, because there's two main things we need to do. Number one, I want to build a graveyard. I'll explain later on. Number two, I want to go and collect cows and chickens, then make a wheat farm, and then make a sugarcane farm, because those three items are the foundation to the recipes we need for our future bakery. So we need to get on that as well. But first I'm going to mine, and then we'll figure out the next steps. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
This place freaks me out. What is this?
What's it?
What is this? What is this?
Ancient debris.
How? And why? And who's this? Who's this crazy?
Oh dear. There we go. Oh, I think I might be able to hear myself through you, actually.
Oh, right. That is because I never use earphones and I always have my sound on.
I see.
I don't mean to bother you, but I flee to the mountains because of this intense stuff I saw.
I can understand that. I just saw it and went, what the heck is that? And then proceeded to ignore it.
This all looks like endgame stuff there.
This is Luyo. It's because he has like a really cheaty way of mining.
Oh.
Using the create mod.
I have no idea what I'm doing here. Is there, while I have you, is there like a starter manual to create?
Yeah, Rocket 14's videos. that's about it, really.
Okay.
I can always give you a tutorial at some point if we arrange like a recording session. I have other stuff to record today, unfortunately.
Oh no.
But
I
can certainly give you some help.
I'm not there yet. I'm not ready.
Yeah.
I'm in the mountains until I'm ready. At least you're a familiar face, so it's fine. But the rest of these crazy things.
I know.
But yeah, I was just checking in because I'm scared of the rest of these people with their crazy skills.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I understand.
want to be distracted for a second?
Sure.
I'll show you where my secret base is.
Awesome.
But don't tell anyone.
Okay, it's his secret.
So welcome to my fancy elevator.
Nice. I'll swim up it.
This is my cave. I want to make a
Nice.
railway that takes me away from this area to my place where I do create stuff.
Ah, cool. Oh, this is like... I thought this wasn't loaded, but it's just like I can see right through to the other side. That's really funny.
So
this is cool, KB.
Don't fall down, but this goes all the way down.
Ah, nice.
And then I have just a little storage.
Oh, nice. Let's close that up.
My little
This is
cave
nice.
hideout.
I like all the little dirt things you've used. I forgot about the cobbled dirt. I like the cobbled dirt.
But yeah, now you know.
Very
In
nice.
case you ever wonder where did KB go? I haven't seen him in months.
It was up here in his cave.
All right, I wanted to get some food, but I see the pillagers. Oh, let's keep on that. There were way more now. It looks like nothing. But there were way more. Probably just hiding behind this tree and waiting for me. Instead of doing that, then, I'm gonna show you how my mining session went. I did not go overboard like many creators do. This is what we got. It looks like we're getting so much coal in this mod pack. I don't know if it's just where I mined and what it is, but there's so much coal. Got 27 diamonds, so we could do something with that. I'm just gonna leave them there for a little bit longer until I know what goes on with this create mod. Then we can figure out what we want to do with diamonds. It sounds like zinc is very important, raw or copper is very important, and andesite. So I do have a bit of andesite if I can find it. Let's just sort this. We got some andesite. Now I'm gonna use some of it as building blocks and anger some of the other creators on the mod, or on this pack, or on this server. Words! I know words. But it's just because we need to kind of texturize these walls. But anyways, what I want to do next, as I mentioned, is I want to build a tiny graveyard. This is tiny, right? I'm messing around with this graveyard and the design is coming along. I'm not sure how I feel about it, but it's okay. I wanted to use the deep slate as a building block for the graveyard, but we'll see. I'm gonna finish it and then I'll tweak it if I need it. The floor itself needs to be tweaked a lot, but my plan for this graveyard, as you can see, is to document every single death that happens to me. Currently I have 4 deaths, and luckily it drops your head on every single death. So I wanna try and just at least have a video where my words work, but I wanna try and collect all of my heads and have a tiny graveyard. It's a bit morbid, I know, but it's just a way to document things. And then when we have our final death, when we actually start wrapping up the season, maybe we build a little thing in that mountain. I don't know. We'll see. I need to finish this off and then decorate the floor a little bit better and maybe bring in some decorative details. I'm guessing this graveyard will evolve as the season goes on, so I'm not stressed about finishing it right now. Even if I don't like the design, I want to change it later on, I can do it. I'm just getting a temporary graveyard in place and we tweak as we go. I did not expect a rainy day, but the work must go on. And I have the chicken pen almost ready to go. It's very simple. I'm technically geared up for this. I'm actually geared up for this, if I can place my blocks correctly. So this will be automated chicken pen, and thanks to Miss Kafers, she showed me this little hay nest, and I can use the hay nest to automate a chicken farm. And from our first camp, I did grab a bunch of eggs. So I'm just gonna dump these in here, and hopefully we get some chickens, and then we have automated chicken farm, and then I'm gonna head out, inside. Then I'm gonna head out, get some cows. So technically I only need the cows, but I'm gonna grab sheep as well, because we always need wool, and luckily it's just 200 blocks from our cave, so it's pretty fast to travel. And while I'm at it, I decided to grab some yellow maple saplings. I got some birch saplings, got a rose bush. We can make red dye. So as I travel, I'll just collect stuff. Let me just get these guys around this tree. I do want to go back to, it's just in view distance. There's a little, I don't know what it would be called, a little Japanese forest. I'm not sure what it's called, but I want to get that sapling there and that tree there. I think that's red bush, I think. And that's a block I do like and do want to experiment with. But for now, I just need to get the cows and sheep up that hill. Shouldn't be a problem. It'll just take me a couple of hours. And with a manual sugarcane farm over here, that should do everything we need for the foundational parts of our future bakeries and things. Bakery factories and whatever we're gonna do. We got eggs. I don't think there will be eggs yet, but we got eggs producing. We can grab milk from the cows. We'll expand that. Sheep has nothing to do with it. That's just a bonus. We got sugarcane growing for sugar. This will automate. And then we have a wheat farm over there, but that we will also automate. But that does mean we have all the foundational things we need to actually get started in what I want to do with the Create mod. I have a lot to learn, but I want to build a thriving bakes and goods kind of company with a bakery and a bakery factory and sweets and whatever we need. But that is going to have to do it for today's episode. I'm happy with the progress. We got our little cave hideout at the top with a graveyard that kind of gives it away. And every death we have, we'll document over there. And we've got all the foundational items we need to bake things with. Yeah, that's going to do it for this episode. So thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you next time.